The WWE Vault has been opened.
Seth freaking Rollins, and this is Bretto live on YouTube.
What is going on, guys? Bretto live back with another video, and today we have the first half of WWE From the Vault Mattel Elite Series 2. We got Rishi. Here's Kane. Excuse me. The Undertaker, disguised as Kane. We got freaking the Wise Man. We got Paul Heyman with 2 titles, 3 interchangeable heads. He looks amazing. And last, we have Shawn Michaels. Obviously, all these are available at Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, where discount code LIVE does save 10% off your entire shopping cart. Save yourself some cash. LIVE, all caps. As you can see in front of the packages, I do have Paul Heyman, Shawn Michaels, Kane, but no Rishi. That's the only figure out of this entire series that I don't have the original release of. Originally being part of Elite Series 27, this Kane originally being a Ringside Collectibles exclusive, Paul Heyman originally being part of that 3-pack with the Beast versus the Tribal Chief, and then Shawn Michaels originally also being a Ringside Collectibles exclusive. We are going to be taking a look at the differences between these figures. Are they worth the secondary pickup? We are going to answer that question in this video. So without further ado, let's jump to the review. You guys really enjoyed how I reviewed the last AEW series, so starting off first with all of the packages, and then we are going to open every single one of them. So here's the front. I love this style of packaging, taking on the classic look, but still keeping the Ringside Collectibles vibe with the curved front and the little curvature in the front. It displays all the different superstars on the front, letting us know that it's part of Series 2 and that it's from the Vault. On the top, it lets us know that it's Ringside Collectibles exclusive from the Elite Collection with the original Elite Collection logo. On the left side of the packaging, we have all the photos of the different superstars, and it's the same exact thing on the other side with the Wise Man looking extra bald. On the back, we have read-ups on every single superstar. If you're interested in pausing the video on those, feel free to do so. Here are the rest of the people out of the series. There are 8 figures in the series. Eddie Guerrero, Diesel, Billy Gunn, and Road Dogg are the other 4 that we're going to review in part 2, so stay tuned for part 2. They're on standby over here. We're about to film it. So without further ado, let's crack each and every one of these out of the box. Boom! Just like that, we have every single figure out of the packaging. Now, let's go super in-depth into the accessories for Mr. Paul Heyman. We're seeing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, and we have 2 titles here, technically for Roman Reigns, but they're coming with Paul Heyman. As you can see, we do have the Roman Reigns side plates on there. I like the Roman custom side plates, and we're seeing 2, man. These look great. Interchangeable hands-wise, we are seeing 3 different sets. We have a set of microphone holding hands over here, because, I mean, dude, Paul Heyman likes to cut a lot of promos. We got 1 interchangeable hands, because, of course, he was in the bloodline. He's got to be able to throw his ones to the sky, and we have the open interchangeable hands. See, the head scans, this is where it gets a little dicey for me. First of all, obviously, this is the best one. This is the head that originally came on this action figure. It looks fantastic. We have the TrueFX head scan technology, very noticeable in this head scan. The double chin looking really realistic. Bald. He's got the nice hair on the side. Looks amazing. That used to be like one of my favorite head scans of all time. See, now these 2, you can tell right away that Mattel lied to us. These do not have TrueFX head scan technology. There's no way. I could tell these are old Build-A-Figure heads. It's so obvious, and there's no TrueFX head scan technology. Do they look okay? Yeah, generally okay. They're not that bad, but it's just, I don't know. I prefer the TrueFX head scan technology. Let me just get a side-by-side here. Can't you guys tell the difference immediately? And look at this. There's a ponytail. Dude, Paul Heyman hasn't had a ponytail in ages. Is this supposed to be a Roman Reigns Wise Man, or is this supposed to be a CM Punk Wise Man? What's going on here? This is crazy. Anyways, that's an old Build-A-Figure head, and so is this one. This one looks okay, but once again, it's just, the eyebrows and the eyes just look super cheesy without the TrueFX head scan technology, and this one also has the ponytail. I just want to tear that off. It's like, why is that there, man? Obviously, the best one out of the frickin' 3 is this. I love this head scan. Here's the From the Vault Paul Heyman standing next to our Beast versus Tribal Chief 3-pack Paul Heyman. What do you guys think? Obviously, there's not too many crazy differences. Once again, I do have an interchangeable head on there, otherwise it's the same head as the original. But let's have a look. We're going to put that one aside for now. Here is our From the Vault Paul Heyman head. All the interchangeable heads fit really good on the neck peg. They sit really well. Yeah, I have my gripes with certain ones, but they still sit really well on the body. As you can see, I love how the stomach pokes out like that, because obviously Paul Heyman is a heavier set guy. He's a bigger guy, right? So they got the suit right, how it's poking out. I like that a lot. He's got the blue tie, the white little undershirt, articulation on the arms feels great. Double jointed pinless elbows, which actually work flawless. As far as articulation and like the diaphragm, I can't really get any ab crunch to go down. Like you could partially feel it, but there's like no articulation in the abdomen there. Moving down to the pants, he has all the articulation you could ask for with suited jeans. These feel amazing. They're not pinless, so we're not gonna have to worry about like super rough articulation down here. And then the dress shoes to top it off at the bottom. The big question, is this From the Vault figure worth the pickup if you already have the original Paul? Do I think it is? Yes, if you need another set of Undisputed Universal titles and those interchangeable head scans. If not, I don't recommend it. Is it a great figure? Yeah, but do you need doubles of Paul Heyman? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And here are a couple other my Paul Heymans here for comparisons. That's a Build-A-Figure over there, and then this one was part of a Basic Series lineup. There's my Paul Heyman collection. Jumping into the Undertaker disguised as Kane. We're seeing two interchangeable head scans that I want to start with. So first, we have the Kane head scan, which we've seen in the Ultimate Edition lineup before, so I'm glad we're getting an Ultimate Edition head scan with this. It looks really cool. The eyes are really set deep, like showing us that he has a mask on. I like it a lot. Hair's partially covering his face. It's just a really nice head. Once again, we've seen it before. It looks nice. And here is the Undertaker head disguised as Kane when he removes the mask. So he's got the makeup around the eyes to cover up around them. They used this head scan on the original Ringside Collectibles exclusive Undertaker disguised as Kane. I like it a lot. It worked then. It works now. It's pretty cool. And what you can do with this head is you can port the mask under the face just like that. I never liked this mask. I always thought the mask made this head look way too big. That's why they're giving us this interchangeable head scan so we don't have to have that massive look. We could just pop this on and then have, this is more of like a holding item. Like this figure can hold this item. He also comes with the Big Eagle Championship. I accidentally had the Winged Eagle in that accessories portion. But yes, as you can see, here's the Big Eagle that comes with this Kane. The original Big Eagle that came with this Kane figure was like a matte, like really matte gold finish. As you can see, this is more of a silvery design that like we normally see with the figure. And interchangeable hands, we do have two sets. I want to get these open hands up close to the camera here because we are seeing some glove detail on the right hand. It's not just painted over skin tone. Look at that. We do have the glove detail over here and then over here, but same thing here on the open interchangeable hand. It happened recently with another figure I reviewed, but you could see the vein details just painted over. I wish we had glove detail, like glove molding detail over this open interchangeable hand. Just seeing the vein detail painted over black is kind of annoying to me. Undertaker disguised as Kane. I do have the Undertaker head scan currently on the figure. It sits really nice. I like it a lot. The ones I know I already mentioned it, but like the eyeshadow around the eyes is just super clean. As far as the rest of the body, it is kind of just a Kane body, man. We've seen this deco before. Black flames going across the chest, the double jointed arms, which, nope, there's no skin tone in the articulation, which I think is really cool. Black gauntlets on both wrists are really nice with some cool silver stud design. Pretty nice detail with the belt with the silver studs there. And continuing with the black flames going down the attire here, those look really clean. Moving down to not just the regular Elite boots, we have Ultimate Edition boots down here. Mattel was kind enough to give us Ultimate Edition toe articulation on these boots, which we've seen before with, I believe, Undertaker in the past, the Undertaker Ultimate Edition, and Kane. What am I talking about? So yeah, it's cool to see these boots make the return with a regular Elite figure. This is definitely how I'm going to be posing this Undertaker. I want the mask in his hand. When you have it on the figure, look at it, just looks like a massive head. It might not look like it on camera, but it's just huge. So I'm going to make sure to have that in his hand. It just looks way more realistic in the hand. I do have the original here to compare with you guys. Here's the original Dead Man's Revenge Ringside Collectibles exclusive. As you can see, there's minor differences with the double jointed arm articulation and the boots themselves. You can tell that there's laced over here and then there's non-laced over here. So just some small differences between these Undertakers. Nothing too crazy to where I think you'd need another one of these. Do I think it's a necessity if you already have this? No. But if you missed out on the original, yeah, I highly recommend it. Rishi has made his way out of the vault. Here is the originally being Elite 27 Rishi, now being re-released here in the From the Vault series with upgraded stuff. We're going to take a look. He is coming with the same exact mold of like Sargon piece here where it says Rikishi on the top. I've never actually held this accessory, so it feels good to have this piece because I don't have the original Elite 27. But don't worry, we do have some Rikishi figures to compare with him. I love the logo here on the front with the dragon. It's really clean. It straps up on the side, which I didn't even know until I got it out of the box. Straps up on the side. Super cool. No logos on the back. It's just all red. It is rubber, and I'm not even bothered that it's not cloth. We didn't see this with the Elite 27. We got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, the original design. Look at this. The blue world on the front, the nice plates on the side with the scratch logo. It's cool to see this belt make its return here in the Elite line. Like I said, we don't see this one often, so it's pretty cool. Here are the glasses, which are actually a very rare accessory. These are Rock molded glasses, but it's not the same paint that The Rock uses. The Rock normally has the gold. This one has yellow and black lenses. Glasses, I was having a tough time getting them behind the ears. They don't fully read. reach, because obviously these are technically the Rock's glasses, so I was having a tough time fully getting them to reach there. But if you heated them up, I bet you'd be able to get them past it. It is kind of tough. As you can see, I did it, but they still don't reach fully behind the ears. And interchangeable hands, we do have open hands, fisted hands, and microphone holding hands. Rikishi action figure looking really good. With this TrueFX head scan technology, this is another one in the series that I don't believe Mattel used it for. No, I don't have the original Elite 27, but I do have the greatest hits. Here's the greatest hits Rikishi, based off of the original Hall of Champions. Greatest hits has TrueFX head scan technology. As you can tell right there, this one definitely does not, man. Does it look like Rikishi? Yeah, but you could just tell. It doesn't have TrueFX head scan technology, man. I like the little ponytail in the back, but the facial features are just, oh man. Luckily, both heads are interchangeable, so if I do want to swap on the greatest hits, I can do that. The necklace can come off. You want to remove the interchangeable head, you can take the necklace off, but the necklace looks good. We're going to leave it on there. He's sporting an extra big torso because, of course, he's Rikishi. He's an absolute beast. I like this little wrap that he's got going on. Cool font here in the front where it says Rikishi. These strings remind me of a Yokozuna figure, but they feel looser. Not going to be inhibited with articulation whatsoever with these strings hanging down. Even going forward, you're not going to be inhibited. No logos on the back. You can just see where it buckles up here, which is really nice. And you could even deliver a stink face. Look at that, man. Isn't that crazy? He's got the elbow pads with double jointed articulation under them. The elbow pads are going to inhibit articulation a little bit going up. As you can tell, I'm not able to get it at a full bend. I do have him posed with microphone holding hands. Black wrist tape looks fantastic. He does have some extra large knee pads. Once again, articulation, if you're wondering, don't worry about it. Like, it's literally fantastic. It works amazing. And then topping it off at the bottom, he's got these big style of kick pads, which I didn't know Rikishi wore kick pads. Honestly, I thought he wore laced boots, but no, he's got the kick pads down here. Here are my only other Rikishi figures in my collection. We have the original Hall of Champions, and you could just see, even in the beard, even when I have the glasses on this, you could tell that this figure does not have TrueFX head scan technology with that Hall of Champions standing right there. And you can see the greatest hits re-release right there, which looks freaking fantastic. I love that head. Some people don't, but I think it looks just like Rikishi. I like it a lot. But yeah, they look amazing next to this From the Vault. From the Vault looks really good. I still want the Elite 27 though. I need the original form of this. Accessories for Shawn Michaels. Let's jump right in. We got the Winged Eagle Championship. This belt came with Shawn Michaels, not the Undertaker. Here it is. Looks gorgeous, just like the big eagle. We got the plates on the side, the wings on the front. They need to bring the wings back for a world title in WWE right now. They really do. I am disappointed with this. Look at this leg accessory, okay? This is the same exact leg entrance accessory piece that we saw with the original ringside collectible exclusive Shawn Michaels, but I feel like they could have explored a cloth look for this. They've released a cloth good of this before with rubber belt at the top. This is just so hard to connect and wrap around the legs. It's just such a hard accessory to put on, and I've never been a fan of this rubber leg entrance accessory. They should have explored cloth with that. I think that'd have been a great idea. The entrance jacket piece here, it is the same style as the original. We do have the buckles here in the front. On my original, I always had a really hard time buckling this part of the jacket. The bottom I never had an issue with, okay? The bottom would go right in. This is the original, by the way. I was never able to get this top piece in. You could even see where I'd push my fingernail in because some paint's removed. I always thought that was so frustrating how I was never able to get it in there. This one, super easy to do. Even when I have it on the figure, I was able to do it. It's like a harder plastic that they made this chain out of, so it actually ports right in. It feels good. I like the green design on this and on the back for D-Generation X. You can't beat that. It's just it's a nicer material than the original. It's harder. And interchangeable hands, we are seeing 3 different sets, including a set of microphone holding hands, fisted hands, and topping it off with the open hands. Here is Shawn Michaels, and the biggest difference from the original release of this figure is obviously the head scan. They fully changed the head. This is an Ultimate Edition style of head, and yes, I do prefer the hair all in the back, because having the hair in the front on the original was really hard to get this entrance piece around it. It was, I don't know, it was just tough. It didn't really work with it. The entrance piece, getting it on, feels really well with this Ultimate Edition head. Obviously, it's removable, so you're able to put any other Ultimate Edition head on it. Do I like the facial expression? No. I wish they chose a different Ultimate Edition head. I'm glad it's an Ultimate Edition head, but I'm not the biggest fan of the facial expression. I don't know. It just looks a little derpy to me, but I like the hair in the back. We do have the ponytail here. It's like a separate piece from that. I think that's pretty cool. I like the Daniel Bryan torso that they chose here. It moves really well. It's got some nice hair stubble around the belly button and the pec areas. We do have double jointed arms, which work amazing. I like them. Pinless. Got the black wrist tape with the D-Generation X Heartbreak Kid combination logo. figure, if you have the original, is actually super rare. Did you know that? And then you also do have the decals here on the front. The same style of decal that we saw on the wrist tape. The D-Generation X logo with the Heartbreak Kid combination. Leg articulation, I'm having a tough time here with the left leg. I am not able to get it up. I'm not sure if that's with every single copy of this figure, but mine, that left leg will not move. And if I force it, I feel like I'm going to break it. I don't know why the right's moving so swiftly, and the left I'm having such a hard time with. This side, we do have the HBK logo with the X. Looks really clean. And then the continuation of that logo there. Moving down to the boots, we do have some nice buckles here on the side with some silver hearts. And then to the front, it's just black kick pads. Nice figure overall. I do have my gripes with it, though. No doubt about it. Let's pop some entrance gear on there and see what it's looking like. Here's the original Ringside Collectibles exclusive Shawn Michaels DX figure standing next to the brand new From the Vault. Which one do you guys prefer? I feel this is going to be a toss-up, honestly. Me? This might shock some of you guys, but I prefer the original, man. I do. I just feel like the head skin works more, even though the hair kind of gets in the way of the entrance piece. I feel like it works more. I do like features with the new one, though. I like the new material that they use for the entrance piece. I like the Winged Eagle title. I wish they would have changed those stupid pants. They look okay, but man, I just wish they were cloth. As you can see, I'm just noticing this too. The green on the pants is a little more enhanced on the original, and I prefer the enhanced look, as you guys can see there and there. But what are your thoughts in the comment section down below? That has been part 1 of WWE From the Vault Elite Series 2. All these are Ringside Collectibles exclusive. That's the only place you can get them if you want to get them. You don't have to. These are some great figures overall. If you have the originals, do I think they're musts? No, but they do have some slight decent upgrades. Let me know which ones you guys are going to pick up. Let me know which ones you guys are going to pass on in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys for part 2. Stay tuned for it. It's going to be going down soon on the Bretto Live channel. Bretto Live is signing freaking out.
This existence